Hi, so to install Jeet, go to jeet.gs, click on the little installation wrench. It'll show you Sassy CSS installation instructions and Stylus. We'll go through both, but right now let's check out the Sass version. Just install Ruby if you don't have it already. On Windows, just click either one of these links depending on what operating system you're on. Then gem install Sass. So hopefully you already have Sass and know what Sass is. If not, just install it. And then just go to any project folder, and this is the good one. So we're going to check out, I'll show you. So if we go to Jeet's repository, which by the way, go to this and start it, because that'd be awfully cool of you. And then you click on the Sassy CSS folder, and this Jeet folder here, it'll grab that. So it'll actually grab like the whole folder, like this folder right here. So let's first let's create a project here. It's called Jeet Sandbox, and we'll cd into Jeet Sandbox, and then we'll open it up in Sublime. Cool. So now let's paste that SVN checkout thing. It's going to grab that folder. If you don't have SVN for some reason, then just Google how to install it. Okay, so we just grabbed that. We just checked out that folder into our project, and now let's create a really simple website. So we'll say HTML head. Inside that, we'll put a link that points to Stylus CSS. Make a body, sidebar, article, some content, and there's our super simple website. Okay. So now we need style.sassycss file. Okay. So whenever this this gets compiled, it's gonna turn to style.css. I guess you know that. Okay. At the top of that, we'll put import. Gotta check my own installation. Okay, yeah. Import Jeet index, and it'll grab the index file out of this folder and import it. So all these are just mix-ins and stuff. So this Jeet folder can go into any asset pipeline or anything like that that are just Sass mix-ins. So that's good. All right. So now we've got that. Let's see. Oh, we have to watch it. So let's use Sass and watch that Sassy CSS file. Cool. It compiled this this CSS file. So now let's test it out and make sure that everything's working. So we'll say @include edit, which is a Jeet mixin. And okay, cool. So edit, what it does is applies a light, translucent gray background to everything, just so you can kind of like structure your site as you're going and make sure that like nothing floated, isn't contained or anything like that. It helps you in development a lot, or me at least. Okay, so now that we've got that, I'll just show you something cool we can do. So we'll say section. Oh, we don't have a section yet. Let's wrap this in a section. Okay. So this section here, I want to center it. So there is ugly 4 spaces. All right. So @include center. Alright, you see that? I got a little bit darker and it moved this over a little bit, but it didn't like really center it. And the reason being is because max width is set pretty high to start with, but like if we shrink it down or whatever, then it goes down. So we can pass that inside, say center 960 pixels, and there, now it's centered at 960 pixels. Something else we can do real quick. Say @include, and here's what Jeet like really is. So we'll say @include column, or if column's too big of a word, you can say @include col, but we'll say column 1/3. So our sidebar is going to take up 1/3 of this like 960 pixels, and it's going to have a margin right to it. And then we'll say our article, we want to take up the other 2/3. Okay. So save that, and voila. See this some margin right on that sidebar. So pretty cool. The really cool stuff about like all these new grids, like Jeet, Susie's another one, Bourbon Neat, Singularity, and there's this new one called Flint. The cool thing about them is like they're very flexible. You can pass like whatever, almost like whatever fraction or ratio you want, and we love that kind of stuff. So we could pass like 1/3 here, or we could pass 0.25, and then make this 0.75, and it'll take up 1/4, and content will take up 3/4. See, and it's all percentage based, so it's responsive out of the box. Pretty cool. Okay, and just restart. So we'll remove that directory, and so for Stylus, you need to install Node.js, which if you don't have it already, just click on this link, go download it. There are all kinds of cool Node packages that will help you with your workflow. So just click install there. There's a great installer for every operating system. After that, click on this to copy that. So you just so what we're doing, Node comes with something called Node Package Manager. So we'll say Node Package Manager install globally Stylus, the preprocessor, and Jeet. Stylus is my favorite preprocessor. I thought I'd just throw that out there. So now let's make another Jeet sandbox, cd into it, and now for this one, we'll go ahead and make the same file. Come back to that. Cool. Okay. So I got this. Oh wait, I forgot to wrap it in a section. Okay. So now let's make a stylus style file. We'll just say @import Jeet. See, pretty clean, huh? So open that up. It looks pretty bland. So let's watch with Stylus. So Stylus use Jeet, and it's going to use that package that we installed globally. And then we can say watch style.style. Okay. So you can see that it's using like from user local lib node modules Jeet. So it's using that library. Okay. So it's watching it now, and you can see it already compiled something. So if we say, dooby dooby, whatever, it'll compile there. So again, let's use edit, and let's say section center. Go ahead and set to 960, and then we'll say side. Column 1/3, article, column 2/3, and refresh. Ta-da! Alright, so that's how you get started with both of them, and that's about it.